Hey YouTube, happy Monday. Welcome back. First of all, before I get started, I definitely want to wish you guys a blessed and prosperous and healthy, physically and mentally, week up ahead. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to ItsYaGirl's K Chronicles. We running, yeah. Stumbling, crumbling, till we get you back. Oh, yeah. It's a girl K. Inspired, beyond inspired. Yeah. Mental health, it's been coming, like that topic has been coming to my attention a lot lately. And the importance of it is really, really not stressed. It really isn't stressed. How important it is to be not only just physically healthy but mentally healthy. It is important, equally as important, to be as healthy as you are physically, mentally as well. Like, you need both. Coming from someone who has been depressed and gone through depression, and a deep depression, who has come up out of that, no psychiatrist needed, no none of that needed, no medication needed, I realized, that mental health, unless you have a learning or mental disability, it is something that starts with self. It's all about how you feel about yourself. When it comes to mental issues and depression and things like that, feeling worthy, all of those are issues of your mental state of mind. And having a positive outlook on things just really magnifies being in a state where you're healthy mentally. And being a nursing student definitely reminds me daily I need to be healthy mentally as well as physically. When somebody is physically unfit, you could tell. Ain't no putting a silver coat around that. You're obese, you're overweight, you're physically unfit. That could be changed. When someone is mentally unfit, that could be dressed down a little bit. People couldn't appear normal, like they ain't going through things. And if you're someone like me, I know how to wear a smile really well over what I'm really going through. Like, I'm really good at separating issues I'm going through in life from school, from work, which is a great thing. But sometimes it kind of hinders us too when we're not being truthful with ourselves and admitting that it's okay to not be okay. And the reason why for some of us that is or was hard to admit is because people make it hard to admit it. Like, people look down upon people who, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm not all right. I'm not strong today. I don't feel good. I'm not at my best. They look at you as weak, and like, yeah. I just went to reminiscing just now. But it is okay not to be okay. It is beautiful. I think that is a beautiful thing for those who are mentally aware of themselves. That is a beautiful thing, to be mentally aware of yourself. Knowing your strong suits, where you're strong at mentally, where you can work at, where you may need some work at mentally. And I'm just going to use myself as an example. I am someone who is mentally aware because I was mentally depressed for a lot of years. And I had to cut off people that were important to me. I just needed time to focus on myself. Because a lot of my depression stemmed from a failed relationship with someone that I produced children with. And having to be a single mom and having to raise them alone and having to raise them alone and feeling like I felt my kids for a long time because I couldn't hold the relationship down. It wasn't healthy for me anymore. Feeling a lot of things, So that's where my depression stemmed from. That's what sent me in a deep, deep depression. And it led me to do some things that I'm not too proud of. Still yet to this day, but I have forgiven myself for. And years went by. Maybe it was 2-3 years after the breakup. And then I looked up and I noticed, Kiora, you're still depressed. Why? Because I wasn't thinking about that relationship no more. But yet I was still depressed. Because for me, I had to look beyond the relationship. It was me. I just felt like I love myself contingent upon the self that I prove that I can do something. And basically what that means is, yeah, Kiora, you're a great mom, but you still ain't a nurse yet. Yeah, Kiora, you're a great mom, but you still haven't lost the weight yet. Yeah, but. I had to learn that, okay, you need to love yourself unconditionally where you at now. You have to love yourself where you're at now, the stage of your life you're at now. Like, it shouldn't be contingent upon doing something or accomplishments. Because self-love not really about what you accomplish. It's about really loving yourself and knowing your worth. Because that'll bring about success. If you know that you are worth having more than you have, you know that you are worth a great relationship, you know that you're worth being treated like a queen, you know that you are worth having more in life, you're going to strive to get those things because your self-worth is there. It's already there. If your self-worth only comes after you achieve things, as soon as you don't have those things anymore, your self-worth is gone. You back to the same thing, and that was what was happening to me. Like, my self-worth would be up and down because it was in shit that really didn't matter. Like, you mean to tell me I only feel like I'm, and I really was having these conversations with myself. You mean to tell me you only feel unworthy because you have been unable to complete a nursing program, or you've been unable to lose this weight, going back and forth? No, you're worthy now. That makes me want to go walking right now. That makes me want to eat better because I know that I'm worth. Does that make sense? I'm making sense here, y'all. Like, when you have that self-worth, it ain't nothing that nobody else can tell you about yourself. You already know these things. You already know you are worth going to school again. You already know you are worth these sacrifices you're going to make for your kids to provide a better life for them. You already know you're worth taking the time out to pamper yourself. You already know these things. You know this. You know you are already worth having more in life and wanting more in life. You know you're worthy of that. So you're going to go and do that because you know your worth. But when you are mentally unaware, you can't be mentally aware and don't know your worth. Those two things just don't go together. They just don't. They don't fit. You cannot be. You could be as fit as I don't know the parable, but you could be really, really healthy and really fit physically, have a great physique. But if that mental is unhealthy, it don't matter what you look like. If you are unstable and unhealthy mentally, it doesn't matter what you look like. It don't matter. You need both. You need both. So I'm going to keep this video right here where it's at because I have a lot of thoughts going on in my head right now. A lot of good things are happening this week that I'm going to be talking about in my next video. But you know, I'm in a good place in my life right now, and you know, I have definitely been blessed. You know, I do have some financial woes, but you know, you just gotta keep it moving. Do your best and keep things moving. So that's what I plan to do. Please like, comment, y'all. If y'all watching this video and y'all ain't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And y'all know that I had because it was a great week. Like my grades. Wait, let me tell y'all. Next video, I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on with school. But this is a different type of video. But I'm telling you, last week was testing, back to back. So of course my nose broke out again. Every time I'm under a lot of stress, it shows in my face. In particular, my nose. My nose starts to really start breaking out. So it really shows. But yeah, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned. I'll see you in the next video.
It gets better. It gets better.